How to get a professional business email for free. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get a professional business email for free. Now we all know that purchasing your own web hosting, domains, and then having to host your own business emails can be very expensive. And if you want a free solution for that, you have Zoho. So if you head on over to Zoho Mail, you will see that Zoho has their own mailing tool. Now, when you go in here, you're going to see some of their more premium features, but if you directly move into pricing, you will see they have 3 basic plans. Now, because we want to get started for free, we're going to scroll down and you will actually see their forever free plan, which allows up to 5 users with a 5 GB limit per user, 25 MB attachment limit. You have web access as well as free mobile apps, and you have email hosting for a single domain. So this is what the free plan includes, and I do think it's pretty decent for a free plan. You're just going to click on start now, and once you do that, you're going to sign up with Zoho email. So you can proceed with your email address, whatever mail you are using, and you're going to just register and create a account on Zoho. Now I have created my account, and the next step is going to be to either purchase your domain or to add your existing domain. So obviously for you to have your own professional business email, you do need to have your own domain. For that, you're going to click on add now. Now this is my domain that I've purchased using GoDaddy, and I'm just going to enter that here. And I'm going to provide my organization name and the industry type. So this is going to, let's say this is marketing and advertising. And then you're going to click on add now. So the first step is going to be to add your domain. Once your domain has been added, you need to verify that this domain actually belongs to you. So you're going to click on proceed to domain verification. Once you do that, you're going to see your verification of ownership. You can log into your DNS or configure this manually. You do have to add a CNAME record in your DNS provider, and your domain will be verified automatically. So we're going to click on log into DNS, and what this will do is that this will open up a brand new tab or a new window. In that new window, it's going to ask you to confirm your ownership. And you guys can see this verification process is pretty quick. I just clicked on one button and that is it. That is why I recommend logging into your domain name provider before you start building your Zoho account, because when the pop-up opens up, it just uses your domain name provider. And if you've logged on with your domain name provider, it automatically logs on and verifies for you. So once our verification is complete, we're going to have to create our login email address. So I don't want it to say Midge Maisel again. I want it to be lilydavis@midgemaisel.store. And I'm going to click on create over here. And once I have created my basic domain email, so I've created the primary email that I want to use for my business account, we will see the email name and contact and the location and then the status. This is our first user. Now on the free plan, we can add up to 5 users. So we're just going to proceed with the individual user. Now you can create new groups or import them from your Google Workspace. You also have your DNS mapping, email migration, mobile apps, and basic setup. So we're going to proceed over here onto our next step. So I'm going to proceed to DNS mapping, and you do have to point your MX records and configure your DNS. So we're going to click on log into my DNS, and we're going to let this automatically connect, and we are going to click on connect on our brand new window. If you're using any popular domain name provider, it's automatically going to do that once you proceed with the connect button. Then you're going to click on proceed to email migration. Once you do that, this will open up your data migration. So you can migrate your existing emails, contacts, and other data from any previous email server that you might have been using. I'm going to proceed to go to mobile and then proceed to complete setup, and then click on go to admin console. And just like that, for completely free, I have my own business email. You guys can see on the left, I have my dashboard. Then I have my organization, which includes my profile, a welcome email template, a signature template, locations, display name formats, as well as email address formats. Below that, I have my connected domains or domain. You guys can see it's currently yet to point to my MX records. So we can configure this manually. And once we do that, we can go into our DNS settings and add the MX record. So I'm going to go open up my domain. Once I click on my domain, I can go on ahead, click on my DNS settings. We're going to click on DNS over here. Once we click on DNS, we're going to click on add new record. We're going to select MX. Once we select MX, we're going to select these values, copy these in, and we're going to have to create 4 values for this, no 3. I'm going to delete this, and it's going to be at the rate of, and then we have the priority and then the value. I'm just going to copy these from Zoho Mail, paste, and then copy this, and then paste, and then the values are 10, 20, and 50. 20, 50, and then we're just going to click on save. Now with another record, okay, so this basically means that my records have been added. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get the verification through, because sometimes even when your records are configured properly, it can take up to 48 hours globally for your records to sync up. So you can just wait for that. Usually it's not going to take you 48 hours. It's going to take you less than like 1 hour or like half an hour for these to be completed. So you guys can see these records have been updated once I have refreshed. Then you have your SPF and some other, email configuration parts. So you can configure each one of these step by step. So we're going to configure these by simply logging into our DNS or doing this manually, depending on your personal preference on how you want to do it. Then we can go into our DKIM and we can click on the email, click on login to DNS, and then we can verify this, click on connect. Then we can move towards our next step. And we're just going to verify everything. And after that, we have our BIMI. And once this has been completed, you guys can see this has been completely configured. Now we have data migration, mail settings, and we can proceed with using Zoho Mail. So here is your smart chat. You have all of your chats over here. Then you have your mail settings, user, emailing policy, and more. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out other videos. And if you feel like some other video might be helpful to someone else, make sure to share our videos with your friends and family as well. And if you find that there is something missing, I will try to figure out a way to integrate more accurate content according to your needs onto the channel. So make sure to tell me if you find anything missing. So that was it for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.